Ladies, are you sick of giving your hard-earned money to the people down at Happy Nails only to feel unappreciated and talked about during your nail sessions? Honey, they fail to realize that we have advanced options now, so take notes and even grab your set and follow along. Hey babes, and welcome to my channel. It's Tia, by the way. Y'all see, we got something different going on today. As promised to some of my babes, I said that I was going to do my next set of press-ons on camera. Your girl has been taking a break from press-ons lately. You know, every now and then you got to take a little break, honey. But yeah, so I'm so excited to be bringing a different type of content over here on my channel. As you guys can see, we already have our nails here. And if you are new here, you wouldn't know this about me, but your girl is a Marshalls TJ Maxx girly, okay? So of course I picked these up from there. You can check your local stores, but I will also link this brand in the description bar. It's called Nail Reformation. And it'll take you directly to these. And let me know in the comments below if you guys would like to see my collection of press-ons. It's quite impressive. So it says that these nails are better than the salon. It says that they're high-end luxury and they are bend resistant. They're reusable up to 3 manis and last up to 21 days. Universal sizing. They are vegan and cruelty free. This one comes with 160 nails. The only caveat to this set is that it only comes with like the nail glue. Now this nail glue is different from like say same brand, y'all, Nail Reformation, but this one here comes with like the squeezable glue, and this is the only type that comes with the brush on glue. But like I was saying, the caveat with this is that inside of this kit you get these items here. You get a cuticle oil, you get the glue, you get a stick here, like a cuticle stick. And oh wait, it also comes with this. I forgot about this, which is a cuticle cutter. Love that. I'm not too sure why they didn't include that in this large kit here. Like I said, you only get this brush on glue, and then the small kit comes with an alcohol pad as well. Okay. So before we start, let me show you something else that you're going to need. You're going to need nail polish remover. So I'm using 100% pure acetone. You can also pick this up from your local Marshalls or a TJ Maxx. I told y'all I'm a TJ Maxx Marshalls girl. Okay. This is by Onyx Professional. I believe they sell this also at Sally's Beauty Supply. This is like a travel size. But I also have a large size as well. But, yeah, this is the maximum strength. Really good. And believe it or not, it doesn't strip the polish. Now we're going to be using this, just to clean up some of the glue that's going to spill, because I do recommend overfilling when it comes to the glue to get the, longest wear out of your press on nails. Okay. So yes. And then, I just have some cotton pads, and you're going to need a nail clipper here. Oh my God, my fingers look so bad. Y'all can see here. Your girl is a chronic nail biter, and I also kind of like bite my skin as well. So I know that probably looks gross, but that's keeping it real. Okay. So yeah, we're going to clean all of that up. And then I also have, a cuticle cutter here as well. And I think that's all that we need. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we? But I'm going to tell y'all right now, if you go on the website, you're not going to get this price. So good luck with the leg work that you're going to have to do to find these at your local Marshalls and TJ Maxx. But you might have to just go on the link. And I believe y'all, it's running like $75 if I'm not mistaken, for this kit if you order through them. So I'm a girl who loves to shop, and I love a good hunt, honey. I'll hunt anything down. So yeah, if you're like me, try to find it at your local Marshalls and TJ Maxx. Or if you're the type of woman who's just like, girl, just put the link. I don't mind paying. If you say they're good quality, I trust you, and I'm going to just pay the money. So the link for you guys will be in the description bar. So you guys, I am in love with the color of these nails. They are perfect for every day. They kind of go with everything. It's kind of like a beautiful crystallized pearl. Love, love, love. And I don't know if you guys can see, but they have numbered each box, so you can kind of keep track of the nail size that you're going to use on each nail. So that's kind of cool. I'm gonna try not to mess up this row here and choose from the squares. So let's go ahead and take this off. Yes, my nails look so bad. I'm embarrassed, but it's okay. All right, babe. So before we tackle these, we have to clean up these first. So we're gonna use our handy dandy cuticle cutter, which I'm so thrilled that it does come with like the smaller packs, and I do have more of the smaller nails, but I'm just kind of going in here and just kind of cleaning this up. Hopefully I don't have any blood for people who are like really squeamish. Let me try. But yeah, it just like really helps clean everything up. And no, it doesn't hurt at all, y'all. At all. It's quite satisfying, actually. Now I am prone to bleeding a little bit because I might get a little too close in certain areas of my nails. But if you guys don't know this trick, even in hospitals, I believe they use nail glue to like stop bleeding. Sometimes when people wear press-ons, they don't really do the cleanup work, and I think that's very important, especially if you want a nice set that looks realistic, like you actually went to a salon and got your nails done. It's very important to like really like kind of clean up your cuticles. Okay, y'all, so even though they include this stick here, I tend to use the end of this here. I prefer that just because it's like a little bit harder, and I just kind of go around and I just push my cuticle down with that. I just really want to create a pocket for the press-on nail to kind of go into, just to make it look a little bit more seamless. In my opinion, that just like makes it look more like realistic, like you went to a salon and had your nails done versus like it being a press-on nail. But yeah, this one's looking pretty good. Honestly, y'all, I don't even know how much like getting your nails done costs anymore. I've been doing press-ons for at least 2 years now, and from what I see on like social media, some people are paying like $200 for their nails. That's crazy to me, at least. Like, also, like, you want to clean up any like dead skin that you might have around here. Normally my thumb area is the only place that I have a lot of dead skin, so I'm just using my nail clipper here just to kind of go in and kind of find any like thick skin. Now, see, if you were paying attention, y'all would have saw that it didn't look that bad, but it actually is. I have a lot of dryness on my thumbs. And just another tip, babes, if you have a hard time you know, detecting where the dead skin is, because sometimes it can bleed in. I just noticed the dryness right away, and I'm like, okay, I need to tackle that. But when you take your shower, you know how your skin, you know, gets kind of like, you know, soaked with water, and you guys, it turns like really white here. That's probably the best time to actually cut that skin off, because it's moist, and then you can actually like really see it. Like just a minute ago, we did not see all this, but yeah. Get all of that out just so it really looks like you went to a salon and had your nails done versus somebody being able to spot them as like press on. So that's why I'm kind of showing you guys how I do this. And I don't know if you guys can see this like thin layer of skin here. All that needs to go. So we're going to cut all of that off. We're just pushing this back just to create like that pocket, and then we'll go back in with the press on nail and just kind of further push it back, just to make sure it's kind of customized for each finger, if that makes sense. Okay, y'all can see I'm just using this tool right here just to go in and kind of like clean up a little bit more with the cuticle cutter. This is a different type, but this one I can really get in there close as possible and really cut what needs to be trimmed. Okay, so let me finish these other fingers and this hand. Okay, y'all, so next I'm gonna use the nails to push back my cuticle. I'm just grabbing a random one. Usually I would take a nail from a kit that I've already used that I know I'm not gonna use, but as you guys can see, this one right here, I don't know if you guys can see that. This is a little defective, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this one because I'm not gonna put this one on my nail. But yeah, I'm just kind of going in and I'm just kind of really pushing the nail here into the cuticle just to push it back as far as I can get it. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, sometimes this does hurt a little bit, but it's not too bad. It's like to form a pocket, so it doesn't really matter what size. I'm not gonna go through and find each size for each nail. I'm just gonna kind of just use this defective one. This is the first time I've bought a kit that had a defective one. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's like a little bubble right there. Yeah, that's probably why it was at Marshall. So if you are a stickler and a perfectionist, then you might want to just use the link that will be in the description bar and just pay the full price for them if you're a stickler about that. But it comes with 160 in this thing, so I'm not too like stressed about it. And what I love about this brand, y'all, they have all different styles, and y'all will see that probably in the next video when I show you guys like my haul of press-on nails. This brand and some of the other ones I'll show you guys, they have so many different like styles. So if you say, oh, those are too long for me, those are too square, I like a longer nail or a rounder nail, I like more of an oval shape, square, whatever, they have all different types of styles out there. So the possibilities are endless. And also check out the thickness of these nails. This is what you want when you get a press-on nail. These are done really well. You always want a thick tip. You can't bend these. They're pretty solid, and that's why I love this brand in particular. You guys, depending on which style of nail you get from this brand determines how thick it's gonna be. But yeah, this is what I like to see here. That means like if I hit it against something, whatever, the chance of it cracking are slim to none. So yeah, this is a really good quality press on. Let me go ahead and finish up this hand, and then we will start the filing process and we'll start to apply our nails. Okay, y'all, now I'm just going in and filing. I do this very lightly because I don't really want to mess up my nail too much. That's enough. A lot of people like to go over their nail with the acetone as well. Y'all will notice that at the nail salons. I don't do that. I just file them, and this tends to burn your cuticle area, especially if you have nicks like I do. So yeah, I avoid this. If you want to do it, you can. After you file your nail, you can kind of like rub this on your nail with like a pad. But yeah, we skip that step over here, but do what you want, girl. So yeah, I just kind of gently file just to cause a little friction, so it aids in helping the nails stick and last long. Y'all know at the nail salons, they kind of go in with that machine and they be tearing your nails up, honey. When I remove the nails, sometimes y'all, I'm impatient. You know how y'all are with them lashes, girl. Y'all start picking them lashes off and leaving bald spots because you just really don't care. You just want it off at the time. Yeah, your girl be doing that with her press on sometimes. So I have so many, I'm ready to move on to the next. I get bored quick. So sometimes I will like literally pull that nail off with force just to get it off. I don't soak the nails off. It just takes too long, and I don't have patience for that. So yeah, I think sometimes that affects my thumbnails especially. But this right here, this spot was down here like a month ago. So now it's moved up, so the nail is growing and it's growing in better. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that, but y'all see the difference. So we're gonna do what we just did on this hand over here, and then I'll come back and we'll start to choose our sizes and start placement of our nails. Okay, babe, so the filing part is done. Like I said, if you're more old school or traditional, you might want to apply this 100% pure acetone on the nails, just to kind of like dry your nail bed out further. If you feel like that'll give you more reassurance that the nail won't come off, but this is good enough for me and I've had no problem. But yeah, I'm trying to think, should I do it for the sake of the video to show you guys? Do I want to burn myself? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. We'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it. So we'll see how it does on this one. Whew, that burns, 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 burns. But I want to see if it dries it out. Oh yeah. But see, it looks the same as it does with just the filing, right? But I'll still do it on each one just to kind of like, you know, do how the salon ladies do, the nail techs. Okay. It only burns for like a little second, y'all. Okay, babe, so this is a size 1 nail. This is the size I normally use on my thumbs. I can use a 0 as well, but let me show you guys the difference. So this just fits so perfect in the pocket we created, and it's not like spilling over onto my skin here. Now I'm gonna show y'all the 0. The 0 I could do as well, just putting it in that pocket. But yeah, it's a little too big, so we're gonna stick with the 1. All right, babe, so I think I'm gonna use both of these. It's not necessary, but I just want to use both for the sake of this video so y'all can kind of see how they both work, kinda. And I think for me it's gonna be smarter to do this on the actual nail and then drop this in the actual press-on nail and then mesh the two together. It's the same exact glue, same brand, just a different style of glue. So you can use either or. Like I said earlier, I tend to like this one better than this one, but if I use this one, I have to do it this way that I'm about to do it, okay? So I'm just going ahead and painting this on. Make sure you get close as possible and just paint it on like you would like clear polish. As y'all can see, that's not enough, okay? And to be honest with y'all, I kind of like that kind of like pink gel glue. Yes, I did buy the one from Amazon everybody was raving about. I really don't like it. It's because it's like liquidy. I prefer like a thicker pink gel, but because I'm using this brand of nails, I'm gonna go ahead and use the nail reformation glue. And as you guys can see, it's not like spilling over or anything like that. Now it would if I use this one, but we're using that for that purpose really. So I will go ahead and drop this inside of here. And when I put it in, y'all, I like to spread it around and bring it all the way to the edge, girl. Like so. I don't know if you guys can see that. Now I'm just going to put it in this pocket first, and I'm gonna press down. I'm pressing the cuticle down, and now I'm just gonna press, and you want to hold this down, do not move. Again, press it down and do not move. If you move, it's gonna create air bubbles, and that's what you don't want. Also, that's why I coat my nail, and I also coat the inside of the artificial nail to avoid bubbles, okay? Perfect. Okay, now you don't want to move on to the next nail until you clean this glue up. You want to do that immediately. All right, so I'm just kind of getting this nice and soaked here, And then you want to just kind of go around the edge there. Okay, babe, so this is what it looks like. This is perfect outside of my little nick here. But once we add, you know, lotion and we add the cuticle oil, everything's gonna look really, really neat. But I really love this nail now. You guys can see the tip of the nail needs to be filed just a little bit. Now I use the buffer side. I don't use the rougher side of the nail file to do that part. So we're just gonna gently, see that little piece sticking up there? We're just going to gently get rid of her. Yep, that looks good. Okay, babe, so here's a tip. So instead of just completing this whole hand, I like to do one finger at a time. So now that this thumb's done, we'll do this thumb and so on and so forth, okay? Also, babes, if you want, before you actually apply the nail, you can go ahead and take care of that with the file. Like so, just kind of file that down. Yep, just go ahead and clean that up like so. And now it's ready to put on. And if you do have any blood, y'all, just kind of try to clean that up before you actually put it on the nail. And make sure you get the bottom part here. And you don't have to take it all the way to the tip, y'all, for obvious reasons, especially because you have to pinch here and put the nail in. But yeah, here we go. Y'all, make sure it's even now. Make sure you press down into that cuticle and hold it. Now I'm moving the direction, but I haven't lifted my thumb at all. So yeah, I know I said don't move, but my nail on top hasn't moved. I just kind of like rotated my hand. So y'all be like, I thought you said don't move. I just rotated it. I haven't moved my thumb on top of the thumb at all. Okay, now we're gonna go in with the acetone and just clean that up. As you guys can see, they look really good so far. Now we're gonna move on to the rest of the fingers. But yeah, they look really, really good. Okay, y'all, now I see why they included the numbers, because I'm like, okay, the next batch I'm definitely gonna have to pay attention. I always use like number 1 on my thumb, but I'm trying to see when it comes to this finger here, which number I want to do. I think the higher the number, the smaller the nail, by the way. But I know y'all probably like, girl, we know that. But let's try, let's see, number 5 and see how that looks on this one. Ooh, y'all, that looks pretty good, but I feel like I can go a little smaller. I don't know, this might be good. Let me try the 6. Always check the size, y'all, to see if there's any nail showing. Let me go ahead and press this in here and see how that looks. It looks pretty good, but I think I want to go with the 5. So let's double check that one. See the, I don't know, y'all. Yeah, so I need to really pay attention when I put this one on to really get this edge right here in this little pocket. Otherwise, it's gonna kind of sit on top. I don't know if y'all can see that. So you want to like make sure you dig that in that pocket and then lay it down. You see the difference versus me just popping it on. That's what I noticed with a lot of people's press-ons. I don't know if y'all can see the difference. Y'all see that, right? That's just me plopping it on versus me actually digging in that cuticle and then pushing that down. Y'all see how my skin kind of like buckle a little bit right there like that? That's what you want. So it's like sitting in there. So yeah, be careful with that type of style of doing it because your nail could end up kind of crooked. So yeah, pay attention to that. Okay, so y'all, we're gonna go in this pocket here. Be careful and press it down. I pray it's straight. And I will say, y'all, with this brand of nail, if you get one that's like more of a pigmented color, it's not as like translucent. So if you have air bubbles or whatever, like with a darker painted nail, of course you can get away with it because you can't see it. These, I thought they were like more opaque, but they're not. So you would definitely see an air bubble with these, depending on which kind of like direction you turn the nail. But if it's a lighter nail, you definitely have to look out for air bubbles. Okay. Yep, perfect. I can't wait to put the oil around my cuticle. It looks so much better. But we move. Okay, again, you're just gonna fill this up with glue and just smooth it around. Okay, you don't want the glue dripping all out of it. No, you want to squeeze it in the middle and then spread it around. Okay, I need to pay attention, make sure, because this one is like wider, I don't have to like really go in the pocket like that. Uh-oh, y'all, see, your fingers can't stick together. Y'all see that glue right there? So now I can't even use that finger. I need to, see what? I want to show y'all what can happen. So now I'm gonna just take a break real quick. Take a quick little break. I'm gonna get this glue off the bottom of my finger. Otherwise your finger's gonna stick together. See, and that glue can quickly move from one finger to the next, honey. So just go ahead and take the time to wipe that up. Y'all don't forget to leave me a comment below. Y'all know I love comments. Comment below and let me know if you tried press-ons, how your press-on journey is going. If you guys want to see more press-on videos from me with different styles of nails, let me know. I'm noticing, y'all, when I wipe this, I don't know if y'all can see that, it leaves like little streaks. So when you wipe it with the acetone, just go ahead and wipe it dry and it'll get rid of the streaks. Y'all know who got me into press-on nails at this age now. When I was younger, I used to wear press-ons all the time back in the day when I was young, like a teenager. But as an adult, Gina Janine here on YouTube, she always puts on press-on nails. And I was like, let me get press-on nails a try. And that's who kind of got me back on the whole press-on nail train. So, girl, I don't forget the number already. Hold on. What number was that? Hold on. Let me see. Oh, 6. Yes, 666. Ooh, not 666. 6666666. Okay. I don't even know, we ain't doing that number. Okay, babes, we just have our pinkies left to do. I'm so excited. Yeah, I don't know what kind of bird or bug that is out there in them trees making all that noise, but please excuse it if y'all can hear it. Nothing I can do about nature. But yeah, I'm just pressing this down. Y'all, we got one more finger. I'm so excited. Yeah, that one made my finger stick together. The glue kind of like got out back here. Perfect. Perfect. All right, let's do this last finger. We're gonna lotion our hands up all nice and then put our cuticle oil, and then I'll show you guys the finished result. Okay, babe, so next up is the moisturizer. Y'all, Nivea is my favorite, but this was gifted to me by Ming on Basketball Wives, y'all. Yes, if y'all don't know, I work in reality TV, and she flew in and she purchased this when she got here, and then she couldn't take it on the plane, so she was like, girl, you want some good lotion? I was like, sure. So I do like the glow that the Eucerin gives, but it does kind of leave like a film on my hands and inside that I don't really particularly like, but for the sake of this video I might use it. So we're gonna start off with this one, and if I need a little bit more pop, I'll use some of this. We'll clean our nails off and then we'll add our cuticle oil, and I'll show you guys the finished result. So that Eucerin just gives you that glow, honey. Yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with the alcohol pad just to get that lotion film off of the nails. Okay, y'all, now we're going in with the cuticle oil here. And y'all, this smells so good. Okay, babes, so here's where we started, crusty and dusty, and here are the final results, pristine and pretty. I hope you ladies enjoyed today's video, and I wanted to say to my sisters out there, long gone are the days that we are tolerating the disrespect at these nail salons. Keep our coins and keep it cute, honey. We got nails at home. Invest in somebody who actually likes you, and that's yourself. Carve out a little time to pamper yourself. You deserve it. Make sure you guys scan the code if you want this exact set. And I also included some of my other favorites from the brand. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe, and hype the video. Bye, babes.